heart pounded against my eardrums, blood rushing to my head. I curled under the blanket, every inch of my skin screaming exposed, in danger, and with that untimely thrill. Leo's footsteps paused by the bed, the mattress dipping slightly under his weight. "Weird is the AC on," he muttered to himself, reaching to adjust the remote. I held my breath, feeling his warm arm brush against the edge of the mosquito net. He was so close I could smell the mix of sweat and body wash on him. The forgotten boxers were still clenched in my hand, the heat trapped in the fabric seeming to sear my palm. "Whatever, shower first." He turned and moved away from the bed. The moment the bathroom door closed, I let out a sharp exhale like a drowning person breaking the surface. Water began to run, steam seeping from under the door. My rationality screamed, "Run now while you can," but I was frozen, naked, exposed, and worse, pinned in place by a morbid curiosity. I peeked out cautiously. His phone was still lit on the desk, the screen showing my dance video paused mid-backbend, the leotard leaving nothing to the imagination. Shame washed over me again, but intertwined with it was a strange sense of power. I knew a secret about how he saw me. The water in the bathroom stopped. In a panic, I slid off the other side of the bed, grabbed a crumpled pair of sweatpants and an oversized t-shirt, must be Leo's. The pants were too long, I had to roll the cuffs. The t-shirt hung almost to my knees, but at least it covered me. As I fumbled, looking for underwear, the bathroom doorknob turned. No time to think. I slid open the balcony glass door, slipped into the night, and closed it softly behind me, leaving just a crack. My heart hammered against my ribs. Pressed against the wall, I peered inside through the curtain gap. Leo stepped out, a towel wrapped around his waist. Droplets traced the lines of muscle down his back, his gym-sculpted body stark in the dim light. He walked to the desk, picked up his phone, glanced at the screen, and then did something I didn't expect. He deleted the video. Permanently emptied the recycle bin. I froze. Why? Shame? Regret? Or did he realize how over the line it was to keep such a video of his teammate's girlfriend? He moved to the bed, the towel slipping off. I averted my gaze, cheeks burning. But after a few seconds, I couldn't help but look again. He had pulled on loose shorts and was staring at something in his hand. It was my hair clip, a simple light blue one I must have dropped here during practice yesterday. He didn't toss it aside. Instead, he placed it carefully on the nightstand, then lay down and turned off the light. Darkness swallowed the room. I stood on the balcony, the night breeze cool against my bare calves. I should leave, sneak back to the girls' dorm, right off tonight as some bizarre dream. But I didn't. Some dark impulse made me push the glass door open gently, step barefoot onto the cool floor, and move silently toward his bed. Moonlight filtered through the curtain gap, casting soft shadows across his face. He was asleep, breathing steadily. I stood by the bed, looking down at him, this boy I'd only ever thought of as my boyfriend's teammate, the boy who was fierce on the court, quiet at parties, the boy who made my best friend scream all night. "What would you have done?" I whispered, the words barely audible. His eyelashes fluttered slightly, but he didn't wake. Almost against my will, my hand lifted, fingers hovering just above his lips. The simple motion made my inner thighs clench. I suddenly realized that under the t-shirt, I was still completely naked, and he lay just inches away, utterly unaware. Reason finally took over. I backed away, found one of his track jackets, and pulled it on, zipping it up to my chin. At the door, I hesitated, glancing back one last time. In the moonlight, his outline seemed both foreign and familiar. I closed the door softly. The sound of the key turning in the lock echoed loudly in the silent hallway. The walk back to the girls' dorm felt 10 times longer. Every shadow seemed to hold eyes, every rustle of wind sounded like whispers. I pulled the jacket tighter and hurried across the deserted campus, the night's images replaying in my mind, locked in the changing room, crawling under the gate, hiding in Leo's bed, watching him delete my video.